early, but not Patrick Hagerty. He has his own small business in St. John's, and Hagerty says he has most of his fun on the job. So naturally, he plans to keep working to the bitter end. Juanita Barry has his story.
Patrick Hagerty is no spring chicken. He's 82 years old, but he still holds down a full-time job. Hagerty calls himself a sharpenologist. He'll sharpen anything that has an edge.
Knives, scissors, pinking shears, meat cutters, chisels, axes, lawnmowers, shears, garden clippers, ice augers, skates.
You do it all?
Huh? We pledge to give you the edge.
Good motto.
Isn't it?
Hagerty's workshop on Le Merchant Road is a relic in St. John's. He's one of the last in a line of old-time merchants who specialized in just sharpening. But Hagerty hasn't been doing this all his life. He didn't get into the business until after he retired from his maintenance job with the American Air Force. He was 62 years old at the time.
That doesn't mean a thing. That's only a figure. You've got ambition, you're healthy, you can get along, you know. Now the deed is done on that. Beautiful lamp.
Older things might be a little slow getting started, but the spark's still there. Hagerty got interested in sharpening when he was just a boy. His father, of the same name, was a cabinet maker and sharpened all his own tools. And a young Patrick Hagerty watched with interest and was hooked. What's the attraction, though? Why would you like...
You wouldn't know, my dear, because you're not a man.
You got to be a man to like it, do you?
Oh, yes.
Try and explain it for me. What do you like so much about this?
There's a certain amount of satisfaction in doing something that works. See, somebody comes in with something that doesn't work, and you put your brains on it, and it will work. Then you feel good, you know. Of course, you get a few bucks in the mean.
That helps.
How do you do?
I do, sir.
And now, what's on your mind?
I got two keys, sir.
Yes.
I'd like you to make one is for the key of the house,
Right.
and the other one's for a padlock.
Okay.
Hagerty says he's got plenty of customers to keep him busy, but he won't hire anyone to share the workload. He says he can't trust anyone else to do the job right. Not exactly modest, but his high standards make him popular with the customers.
I find you make the best keys. I have to get them keys made in department stores. They don't fit and they're twisted, and so I always come back to Mr. Hardy because every time I get the key made there, he makes them right.
Customers like Vaughn Hensley have been coming here for years. Hensley wouldn't go anywhere else. He says you can't beat Hagerty for fast service.
He does a good job, and he does it while I'm waiting, you know. And it's just as cheap as anywhere else, you know.
This one does the lawn.
Hagerty says being fast is important in this business. That's why he invested in all the latest equipment. What's this big thing for?
Circular saws and plain.
Years ago, he sharpened everything by hand, but he says if he did that now, he'd be out of business.
People are in a hurry as a rule. They want things as fast as they can get them.
They want it yesterday.
Well, that's the way it is, see. But in the old days, well, they didn't care too much. They wait and wait and wait.
All done?
You can do all the darting you want.
Hagerty has no plans to retire anytime soon. In fact, he's still trying to drum up new business.
How many sets of these are in the club?
18.
You can tell them that if they want to get them done, I'll do them up for them.
Sure will.
You know.
I'll see him tomorrow night.
Thank you.
And I'll be back.
Good.
Thank you.
Another satisfied customer. And for Patrick Hagerty, that's what it's all about. And as another workday comes to a close, he thanks God he's still able to do it.
If I didn't have this, I'd fall apart. I can't see people sitting down all day doing nothing. You're not created for that, you know.
For CBC News, I'm Juanita Barry in St. John's.